What's going on, everybody? Listen, real quick, man. We wanted to discuss with you guys about Kingdom Fuego that's coming up August 15th, man. Let's tell them about it. Tell them who's going to be there, man.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, first of all, the ladies will be in the building.
That's
okay,
right.
You have
That's right.
Lady B. You have Ladies in Full Effect. All right? You have Grace Lanier Worship. They're not all ladies, but you know what I'm saying. So we are just so elated to have GSA, Just Be VOG. DJ Bostic will be providing the music. And then we have J-Don and Knowledge 360.
That's right. So we need you in the building, man. I'll be hosting with Keisha. That's right, from Where Key Speaks, right here on Lyfe Show. That's right. She's right there on Lyfe Show Radio. So make sure you guys are there. It will be in Lovejoy. That's right, Lovejoy, Georgia. Yes. So if you're in the area, make sure you come out. And guess what? It is free. That's right. August 15th, going down at 5 o'clock p.m. It's Kingdom Fuego. Let's go.
Yeah.
I just wanna talk for a minute. I know that we be lifing, but we gotta check our feelings before we catch a flight. How can we avoid a fight? Peace in the morning if we praying every night. The time's about right, I can feel the vibrations. They say you won't make it if you break communication. Education for your mind. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. Looking at our ways, ask yourself, would you date you? Hey, grab my hand for a long walk. Time to tune in, cause it's about to be a long talk. Hey, I heard preach on the podcast. Nikki with the facts, lots of love, and it's all laugh. Fall back, give an ear and pay attention. If your heart really listens, you may find out what you missing. I ain't really tripping if we try our best to stay true. Everything face truth, baby, would you date you? I'm just saying, would you date you when you face truth? Are you in the mood to make moves? In your heart, could you make room? We can't lose if we stay true. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. You got flaws I relate to, so you ain't gotta carry weight too. But we gotta converse so we can face truth. Hey, I'm just saying, would you date you? You're not tuned into the Would You Date You podcast with your hosts, Preach and Nikki. Hey y'all, it's on you. Let's go.
We are back on a brand new episode of Would You Date You with your boy DJ Preach. Oh God. Listen, man, you gotta listen. This is what I'm saying, man. Listen, y'all gotta understand something. Behind the scenes, let's take this moment and enjoy this.
I'm sorry, but my heart is pounding because you went and I was like, wait, what?
Oh man! Listen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of What You Date You with your boy DJ Priest and Nikki V, who's doing whatever it is. Listen, we got another great topic for you tonight. This is pretty dope. All right, this is really dope. But it's dope, but it's a Lifetime movie waiting to happen. It's definitely a Lifetime movie waiting to happen. Let's producer put it on the screen real quick. All right, listen. There's a woman. I think it's here in I believe Georgia. I believe it's in Atlanta. All right. Took her coworker out after learning he hasn't been on a date or in a relationship for 6 years, hoping to restore his confidence.
And that's so sweet.
That is sweet. And the update on that is that the date went well. All right. And of course, they're still co-workers. They all went their separate ways and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm proposing to you guys and to yourself. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? We know that this is a nice gesture, if you will.
Yeah.
But are we concerned about the future of this though?
What do you mean?
So all right, let me give you my concerns on this. All right, the guy has been without a relationship or a date, physical touch in 6 years.
Okay.
All right. So now you go out with your coworker, and we all seen her. She's good looking and whatever, and restores the confidence. It's building up. It's great. It's a whole Cinderella story. All right.
Okay.
So yes, in the present is great. It's a good feel. Oh, that's sweet. But I'm concerned about the future. And what I mean by the future is because of this guy being out of touch, and now
no pun intended.
Right, no pun intended. And you reel him in with this date, build this confidence up, and you're good looking.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think he's going to work looking at you just as a coworker anymore. You know what I'm saying? I think it can lead, I'm not saying that it will, but it can lead to a Lifetime movie waiting to happen. Meaning that he can start stalking now.
Oh, babe, I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, I mean, what? How?
How?
Talk to me. What are we talking about? Talk to me. What are we talking about?
First of all, I don't think I've done something like that in the past. So I don't.
You're always doing something sappy.
Okay. I guess I'm a sap. No, because you know what? I think it depends on what kind of relationship that they've had. What did they talk about as they were like, as she was like saying, hey, you want to just hang out or whatever. So I think as long as those perimeters were there in place, those boundaries were there in place, and then depending on their relationship that they have, like in that work setting, you know what I'm saying? Are they friends? Like we don't know. Like I don't think that he would necessarily. Take it to an unhealthy level if they've already established those boundaries. So I don't think it's anything wrong with what she did personally.
I don't mean to be disrespectful.
Oh gosh.
But look at her. Look at him.
Yeah, you should see the guy that I went on a date with.
Now look back at her.
Okay.
And look at him.
And you should see the guy that I went on a date with. I don't think it was anything like the guy that I went on a date with, he was like probably about, if he wasn't 400 pounds, he was probably like almost that. He was kind of, short, like, kind of stumpy or whatever. Yeah, I mean, and it was a really pleasant date, it was nice. It was just like a friendly date. So and we were cool afterwards. It wasn't like we went back and he was like, he was more so like, no, for real. He was like, oh, Nikki, you are so cool. And honestly, it did boost up his confidence. He ended up talking to, it was a girl in like another department or something. Right. He ended up, he always had a little crush on. And honestly, he mentioned that when we went out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I was like, well, yeah, you better go on ahead and you better, step to her, whatever, right?
Right.
And so he did, and they went out. Now, I don't know what happened from it, but what I'm saying is it doesn't always have to like end up in this tumultuous type of thing where it's like a scene out of like this horror film.
But I'm just saying, like, the chances can be there, though, is what I'm saying.
It can.
You know what I'm saying?
Agree with that,
because I'm just thinking like, oh, that was so sweet again. But now it's like I got to go back to work, and all of that is repeating in my head, and it's like, well, shoot, if she opened up the door to be that nice for a date, let me see if I can, let me see if I got a chance. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
And depending on, opposites.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Opposites can attract depending on how he treated her during it. She may end up. Let me tell you something. Roll that picture back, producer, if you can.
Yeah.
So let me tell you what can easily happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because what people forget is, and again, I've always been the person that sees beyond the physical, right? In anybody that I have pretty much been with. So it's about the heart. If he has a nice heart and stuff, let me tell you what can happen. That weight, what you're seeing, could be a completely and totally different looking man within like 9 months to a year. If she's like really inspiring him, and if they really did have some kind of connect, which it does happen and it can happen, it doesn't even have to be in a bad way. If he wanted to shoot his shot, maybe she can be like, you know, you are a really sweet person. If she's open and work with him. A lot of people always look at physical and they think, oh, this person cannot.
Well, let me stop you there because I wasn't looking at the physical. I was just.
Well, you were saying look at her.
Well, I'm not looking. Right, I'm not looking at the weight. Producer, put that picture back up there because my boy like a youth pastor. All right, he look like he loves the Lord. He's playing the keyboard at the church. You know what I'm saying? It look like he sings, "Our God is an awesome God, He reigns." You know, he look like he's part of that. You know what I'm saying? And then, producer, put that back up there again. And then it shorty look like I throw them bands, I throw them bands, baby. I throw them bands, baby. I throw them bands. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying.
Producer, put that picture back.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Look at what she's wearing in the picture with him. And that is probably just a regular schmegular Instagram picture that she has on the side.
That's true.
It's not the same picture. She actually looks more wholesome as she's standing next to him versus what you're trying to make her out to be in that other picture. And that's just probably for show.
I'm just saying that the possibilities.
I don't think so.
The possibilities can be there where it's like.
No, I don't think so.
Smithers.
Not Smithers.
Smithers.
Oh, God. I don't know what you guys think, but I personally think there's nothing wrong with what she did. I think
it's nothing wrong with that.
And I personally think there could be a silver lining here. She probably could end up changing him for the better. Maybe that could be her soulmate. Maybe she's been dealing and running into circles with certain type of guys. And maybe now this has allowed her to get out of her comfort zone with what she's used to and maybe where she's hitting dead ends and dead walls to now open herself up enough to say, you know what, this was good. And I wouldn't even think that this would have been good. So, you know, you just never know. That's a lesson. Always date kind of differently, like I did. I didn't date the same type of guy. I didn't date the same type of race. Like I didn't. I wanted to make sure that I actually explored other options. I didn't go based off of how much money somebody had or whatever, or their physique or whatever. You know, yes, it's nice for someone to be easy on the eye, but I also look again on, are they willing to put in the work to, you know, kind of make sure that they can transform themselves or whatever the case may be for themselves. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And I actually hope that they did have a good time and that they did hit it off. And I would hope, lady, that you would post that too if you did.
Well, they did, like I said at the beginning of the episode.
Oh, that's right. You said it was a good date.
Yeah. Listening. But, you know, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
You would. Stop.
I'm just saying. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you get in those comments and let us know what you think. Again, they said the date was great, but let us know. You know what I'm saying? Could it be a potential? Like, this was, you know, it was cool, but it can lead to something else. Or I think it was good, and it's just going to be that. You know, his confidence built up, and now after his confidence restored, he can go out there and soar among the eagles.
Or he could soar with a girl from his job.
What she said. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out until next episode. Remember to keep God first in everything that you do. My name is DJ Preach.
And I'm Nikki B.
Man, we are out of here.
Bye.